Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at basically what you need to have done for the Krillin Extreme Challenge. So for Krillin's EZA that's coming out, what do you need to have completed for him and to make sure that you have everything you need for his eventual Extreme Z area. So there are 6 units. You have the Strength Android 18, the INT Dabura, the Physical Nappa, the INT LR Prime Battle Vegeta, the TEQ Zarbon Dodoria, and the Physical Second Form Frieza. A lot of these are going to be pretty easy to get, however the Vegeta is quite difficult, and I'll tackle him last and leave a link to a video that should help you with him a little bit more. I'll leave that link here as well as at the end. Now in terms of the first units, Dabura and Nappa you can obtain from the Bubba Shop. You simply have to trade points. You need to just check the Bubba Shop regularly. You obtain the units from the Bubba Shop for 12,000, as well as also the medals for Dabura and Nappa. There are some missions to obtain you some Bubba points, but unfortunately the only other way is to start racking up units. So I will do a video on how to get Bubba points, at least to maybe try and make life a little bit easier for you guys. But yeah, it's definitely definitely a painful experience if you haven't accrued them over time. But both Nappa and Dabura can be obtained this way, and it is pretty simple. The red, or strength I should say, Android 18 is a little bit easier as well to obtain. You need treasure to get her. You need the green incredible gems. These you can obtain from quest mode, missions, etc. You can look on my channel, there's plenty of videos about it. But the green incredible gems are relatively easy to obtain. It's not the hardest to obtain, but it is, there is some level of difficulty to it. Now you are going to have to EZA her as well and awaken her. The event for her will be coming out with the advent of Krillin. But what you can do in the meantime, if you want to, is you can get it from the Portal of Memories. Now it's not always advisable to look at the Portal of Memories, obviously to source these units, but sometimes it does just save you a bit of time and effort to be able to do so. So yeah, pretty straightforward stuff. Now of course, alongside that as well, in terms of the Super Battle Road, in terms of the Extreme Z area, it's the Android Cell Saga Extreme Z area, and it's not currently up. Now again, you can access it through the Portal of Memories. You will also need to do this for the INT Dabura Goku, who you'll need later on. So it is pretty straightforward. However, of course, you can access it from the Portal of Memories. You'll eventually find it there. It will be appearing when Krillin comes out, so it's important not to get too caught up on these. But yes, rather prep the units more than doing the Extreme Z areas. So rather have Android 18, rather have her prepped and ready to go, so that you're ready for when her EZA comes. Now the next 2 units are story units, and you can obtain these units from story events that are currently up, or at least you can, Zarbon and Dodoria. So Zarbon and Dodoria you can obtain from this Ruler of the Universe story event, and they're pretty easy to run through, easy to get, nice drop rate, super simple stuff. The other unit, the Second Form Frieza, you can't obtain from any of the current story events. So again, this event will be coming up in the next couple of days. However, you cannot obtain it during this current period by the time this video is up. So you are going to need to go and access it from the Portal of Memories, at least at this current point in time. Now Frieza's a pretty decent unit, but obviously he comes from a pretty straightforward event as well. Now in the Portal of Memories, this event that you're looking for is obviously the kind of Planet Namek Saga event, and you're going to need a couple portal keys to get Frieza. I would start with Nappa, Dabura, Android 18. I would start with Frieza, and then Zarbon and Dodoria, and then see from there what units I want to use the portal keys on. You also need to farm Krillin if you have not farmed him either, and so it's important to kind of get through all of these. So Cataclysmic Clash, Final Showdown with Frieza, that's where you can pick him up. Obviously, it's pretty straightforward, very similar story. Now, their Extreme Z Awakenings are obtained through two different ways. So the Zarbon and Dodoria come from the Planet Namek Saga Extreme Z area, which you are going to need to access again when it comes out. However, it is available Portal of Memories. Now, the Frieza, he actually has his very own Extreme Z battle. So the second form Frieza has his own Extreme Z battle. It also will be coming out, but it is not currently available. So you do not do an Extreme Z area for him. He's not part of the Wicked Bloodlines Extreme Z area, etc. He is part of his own Extreme Z battle. So Zarbon and Dodoria, go to the challenge section, go to the Planet Namek Saga Extreme Z area, and you'll be able to get them from there. The second form Frieza, however, he has his own Extreme Z battle. So this was back in the day when they only used Extreme Z battles to extreme EZA units. So you need to go to the Z battle section of the Portal of Memories and access it there. Now, you don't have to do this again. This is a very big usage of portal keys, so rather wait and just prep and use your keys to get Frieza prepped and ready to go for his EZA, than to actually use your time and resources in farming his EZA. EZAs don't require stamina, there's no point to use keys on them. So the moment his Extreme Z battle comes back, you can very easily go and tackle it and do it all in one sitting without losing any stamina or anything. So there's really no point to use your keys here unless you just absolutely want to. But yes, you can see Frieza's Extreme Z battle is obviously in the Portal of Memories and will be available in a couple days. So that's Frieza and that's Zarbon and Dodoria. Now we have to go through the process of obtaining Prime Battle Vegeta. Now, obtaining Prime Battle Vegeta is actually quite difficult. So we're going to discuss the units that you need for Prime Battle Vegeta's Extreme Z area. Now, his Extreme Z area is not available in the Portal of Memories, and it will only become available when it returns in a few days' time for the Krillin. So you're not going to be able to do it. However, you can farm Vegeta from his event when it pops up during the week, and on the weekends. His event will be available on Saturdays. Vegeta himself, after you farm them, you will need to have the following units to make sure that you can do his Extreme Z area. So you basically have to make sure that not only do you have the units for Krillin's Extreme Z area, but you're also going to need to have the units for Vegeta's one, because if you haven't done Vegeta's, you're not going to be able to do Krillin's. So we're going to talk very briefly about those units and how you get them. Fortunately, one of them is Krillin, so it's pretty straightforward, and you only need to have, well, not only, but Krillin's at least a unit you already had to farm anyway. So you're doubling up there, and you're saving yourself a little bit of time, and you're saving yourself a little bit of trouble by already having to have Krillin ready to go for his own Extreme Z area. So that's pretty good. Now, in terms of the rest, you need to obtain Tarbell. Tarbell is a AGL unit. You will need to Extreme Z Awaken him. Both are available from the Portal of Memories. The event will be up in a couple days' time though, however, so you don't need to waste any time there. The next unit is Super Saiyan 2 Cabba. That event is actually up right now on Dokkan Battle, so you can farm him from there. You then need to obtain the INT Goku. When Android 18's medals become available, so will INT Goku. The INT Super Saiyan 3 Goku you should have been farming during the anniversary, but if you did not, his area is still up and available. And then, of course, we also have the final unit that you need, and that is this Goku. Now, his event is also currently up, and his Extreme Z area will also be out when the Extreme Z area for Zarbon and Dodoria becomes available. So it's not too bad, there is some doubling up here, so you should be fine. If you have any more questions, you can let me know. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. So until then, take care, stay safe, and bye.